Hey guys, Michael Watson here, aka The Confidence Coach, and this is the fourth video in a number of videos that I've been posting about a Twitter poll that I put out there. And in this Twitter poll that I will tell you about, there were some amazing responses, and it's led me to a number of videos that I wanted to film today, just out of pure passion. So the Twitter poll read as such. I'll put it up there again. I've done this in every video just so you don't have to watch the videos within order to make sense of what's going on here. What is the factor that stops you from achieving your happy life? And the factors on there were fear, guilt, not being good enough. And then I asked people to put another reason if it wasn't one of those three. And I had such a great response from a chap that I won't mention, but I read his tweet in the previous video and I only answered half of the tweet. So I want to answer the second half of the tweet now. And the whole tweet read like this. Let's say you want a career in something, but you don't have the connections. It's not what you know, it's who you know. I answered that question in the last video, and I'll leave a link at the bottom so you can go find that. And the second part of the tweet was, or if you love something, but you know you just aren't good enough, i.e. theatre. Sometimes I don't think this is pessimistic. Opportunity just can't happen for all. And I think it's such I thought it was such a great response that I just wanted to answer the question, because, there's a lot of validity in what he is saying here. And I'm going to answer the second half of the tweet now. But I also have to disagree with him strongly. And I want to give my reasons behind that, because I don't think he's wrong in how he feels, but I think if you change how you feel, you change the outcome, So here's the second half of the tweet. Or if you love something, but you just aren't good enough, i.e. theatre. Sometimes I don't think it's pessimistic. Opportunity can't happen for all. If you love something, but you aren't good enough, that is a great point, really, isn't it? If you love something, you love it. It says theatre, so let's just go on that level. I understand that level. I'm an actor myself, and I've performed in shows, and I got to the level that I dreamed of getting to, thankfully. But can it happen for all? And I think we can't limit ourselves to saying, if I'm just not good enough, because I just think that is the worst way you can feel in life. If I wanted to become an Olympic sprinter today, could I do it? I'd have to say potentially no, because my facility doesn't allow me to sprint that fast. I'm just not a sprinter. Could I work every day on becoming a better sprinter? Yes, I could. Yes, I could. I could train every day with a coach, learning techniques, getting my fitness right, doing all the different exercises to get faster and faster. Does that mean then that I will end up at the Olympics on the gold medal stand? No, it doesn't. But does that have to be the only place where I will feel validated if I want to be a sprinter? And that's my answer to the question. Do you need to get to a certain point to feel validated? And that's where it all comes down to here. You have to feel validated in yourself. I remember coming up through the business, I was, as some would say, lucky. I got to work in the West End from a very young age. And I used to meet people who were working on cruise ships, or with other touring companies that some may say aren't the top level of an industry. Some may say that's up to them, isn't it? That's their opinion. But I used to say to people, before I even got into any of this sort of confidence coaching, I used to say, do you enjoy what you're doing? Are you doing what you love? And they go, yeah. And I go, well, then that's success. Whether you stayed still in that place, you can say, I've done it. I am so happy with what I've achieved here. You don't have to get to the pinnacle of everything to be able to validate your success and happiness within that. So if you love theatre, but you just can't sing, do you have to be a West End lead to say that you are so pleased to be working in a part of theatre? I think you've got to change the goalpost sometimes. You know, we're going to hit walls on our journeys. We're going to hit walls. You may want to do something and you'll hit a wall, but then you veer off around the wall. What does that mean then? Well, you could become an agent's assistant and learn to become an agent. Then suddenly you're an agent with your own clients. You're getting clients' work in theatre. You go to all the press nights. You get to live in that theatre world. You could start writing a blog about theatre that you go to. That blog gets picked up. More and more people start reading that blog. And you can quit your job because you're getting advertising revenue and all you do is review theatre for a living. How fantastic is that? You could teach, or you could start, there's so many different ways. If you love to sing, start a karaoke night at your local pub. Just do something on the path of what you love. I tell you, you will find that you go to somewhere where you feel good. It doesn't always have to be the end result that you are, let's say, Hollywood. I had aspirations of being an Oscar-winning Hollywood actor. Is my path changing over time? You know, I'm happy with where I've been. I'm happy that I've tried with what I've done. I will sit back and I will feel gratitude for what I've achieved. And now my path is changing. But you've got to stay fluid. But it still goes down the path of what feels good to me. And I can only talk from my experience. That's why I bring up my experiences a lot. But just go down that path of theatre in some way, and you will find a result that ends up making you feel like you've really achieved something special. Have a great day, guys.